you get when you combine two childhood friends who have never grown up, have an unhealthy competitive streak, and always think they're the funniest people in the room? You get the Unfunniest Podcast!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, now, we call this the act of mating.
Yeah, we don't want to do anything to scare your children.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Episode 13. I can't believe it. We are officially teenagers now in the world. We've made it 13 episodes, and they haven't kicked us off the air, haven't done anything yet. But once again, we have to... Yeah, we do want to scare your children. We're pretty darn good at that. Mike, Mark, Jimmy, we're all back. And let's have a quick round of applause really for everything that Agent Sebastian gave us with last week. What do you guys think about what with Sebastian, how everything went there?
Spectacular. Jim, you started the questions with him. Go ahead.
Yes.
First.
No, I thought he was really good. It was good to he fit right in with the group and gave us a lot of good information and how he handles things professionally. So I thought he did a great job.
Yeah. I think that I feel like he treated us like we were real, that we're real podcasts, that we're real, like, you know, it was a real interview.
Easy killer. How about that?
Yeah, no kidding.
But, you know, he was very open with everything, and I think I was kind of expecting more of a show in a way, but he was really cool about how it started and kind of everything where he goes.
Yeah, I don't think he sugarcoated anything. I don't think he tried to put on a show at all outside of the Cartnark vest, the bulletproof vest. But other than that, he was straightforward. He told us exactly how he got started, how it's progressed from there. I still think it's pretty funny how he was in Taylor, Tucky.
Mm-hmm.
Literally,
Absolutely.
3 days before. And it's funny, I became a top fan of his this week. How that happened? How does that happen? I don't even know. I mean, it's the same thing with Bernie Kosar. I mean, clearly I am his top fan.
Yeah.
Probably in the whole world. But so Facebook sends you a notification. It says, you are the top fan of the Cartnarks. And I said, oh, will you accept this denotation or invitation or whatever the heck it is? And I said, yes, I will. And then it asked me a couple of other questions, and I became an official top fan of the Cartnarks. Me individually, not the podcast, not the UFB.
Is that because you started working for him?
Yes, so I'm an official Cartnarketeer.
You sent your application in, your resume?
So I don't know if did anybody see my post? I believe it was Sunday morning. I was at the local grocery store, and I came out, and of course, I pay more attention now than I ever have in my entire life to carts, not to keep beating a dead horse. But I came out of the grocery store, and I looked, and there was a cart. And then I saw this young lady have a cart, and it appears as if she was going to go over and put the cart where the other unattended left cart was. But much to my delight, much to my surprise, I said, this is a unicorn. She took the cart that was left by some lazy bones, as Agent Sebastian calls them, took both carts and took the extra amount of time and walked them both over to the cart corral. And I yelled out, thank you. And she kind of gave me a look like, what? And I should have, hindsight's always 20/20. I should have gone over, interviewed her, told her that, we are part of the Cartnarks now. And I was a registered agent, but I did not. I let her go on her way. She'll go down in Cartnark and UFP lore as a unicorn.
Yeah.
We
would have had to get bail money for that.
Yeah, I could just picture that.
Pretty much. Yeah. So
what was Mike arrested for? Yeah.
Yeah. He was arrested for adorning and adoring a unicorn that put hers and someone else's cart back in the cart corral. What an outstanding individual that young lady was.
I find myself, I was at the grocery store today, and typically, my legs get tired after walking around, but typically I would just leave my cart in the handicap. And now I went the 4 spaces and dropped it off. After Sebastian, after he really said, I'll call him Seabass, after Seabass really said it, it makes perfect sense.
Buxton. Sorry. My Tourette's kicked in again.
Oh, I just watched it too.
Oh, he is
home run number 18.
Bombing him. Yeah. Sorry, we're doing live broadcast with the home run derby in the background too. If anybody wants to know what that guy just had a Tourette's about. Back. Oh yeah. My!
What are you guys watching?
Home run derby.
Home run derby.
Days of Our Lives. Sorry.
What? You're doing what?
Dude, I'm totally kidding.
Holy crap, dude. He just launched that.
Cranked another one.
All right, Mike.
That's number 19.
Okay, number 20 now, if this goes out. Okay, so we're on the same level. Normally, just for everyone's sake of an argument, a couple years ago during one of the Lions playoff games, we were at Mike's house, and for some reason, Mike's TV was about a minute and a half behind everybody else's. It wasn't slower. We were getting texts during the Lions playoff games of plays that happened, and we'd be sitting there 30 seconds later it would take place. So Mike,
463 feet. Yeah, our TVs are spot on right now, which is very odd.
Yeah, they're pretty synced up.
I'm usually I can't look at my phone during certain playoff games or any game for that matter because you idiots are telling me exactly what's going on. And I want the element of surprise.
So to the effect of we're kind of watching the home run derby now for everyone that's following along. If you're scoring at home or even if you're by yourself, the home run derby used to have this cachet. It used to be appointment. You used to have to watch it because every big name in baseball would be there. Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa would be hitting. Yep. Yeah, everybody there now. I mean, Brian Buxton, obviously. Half of the people on here, I couldn't even tell you who they are. And I follow baseball. I thought pretty good. Yeah. I mean, Byron Buxton, obviously, we know from being with the Twins, and the catcher from the Mariners, who's leading the league in home runs right now. Names escape me right now, but
that you kind of look and that 20th home run went 463 feet. That's crazy.
What in the heyday? We're not going to consider what's going on now because it's nothing here. But when you had, we'll take the NHL, NBA, and Major League Baseball All-Star games and their skill competitions. Back in the day, you had the home. Yeah, well, forget that. That's ridiculous. A couple of years ago, when it was big, let's say 15, 20 years ago, when Berman was doing it, when you had the home run derby or you had the slam dunk contest, three-point shooting contest, or you had the NHL skills nights where you had the fastest skater, you had the hardest shot, you had that kind of stuff. Right. What do you think was the most? What was the most appointment watching? Which one did you have to see because it was the best?
NHL by far. Period.
Yeah. I mean, listen, we've talked about this prior. I wasn't much of an NHL. Now, of course, Jimmy being 11 years younger than me, but before we moved to the Detroit area, when we were in Columbus, Ohio, I mean, the NHL really was non-existent. I had no idea. I remember this. I think his name was Brian Lieb. How I remember that, I have no idea. In 8th grade, as a kid back at St. Michael's in Columbus on High Street, this young man was a huge Yzerman fan, huge Red Wings fan, and everybody used to be like, "Why do you like the Red Wings so much?" And ironically enough, Jimmy's got a Red Wings shirt on today. So, anyways, I remember kind of piggybacking off of him a little bit and somewhat following the Red Wings, but not really. And then when we moved up here, of course, Jimmy, you were 3 years old, so you really don't remember this. We moved up here, and I was like, holy cow, man, the NHL is unbelievable. It's on the level of the NFL and the NBA, and even Major League Baseball. It was insane to me how popular that the Red Wings were. And then I kind of adopted them as my favorite team and then drew right along. I mean, it helped that was 89. So the Wings were really starting to come into their heyday. Eventually got rid of, what's his face, brought Scotty Bowman on, and the rest is kind of history. The failure of 95. Brian Murray. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jacques Demers.
Stan Miller's doppelganger. If you ever get a chance, look at the two of them next to each other.
But totally look like each other. So anyways, to answer your question, boy, that was a real long roundabout how to get to my favorite All-Star game. Listen, if you would have asked me this 20 years ago, I probably would have said the NBA dunk contest, and then probably followed by the home run derby. I actually like this format, though. I really do. I think it's kind of cool. I like the timer. I like to take a timeout. Seems to flow a little better. I think the old way was getting a little redundant. Oh, man. Chisholm Jr. Just
Jazz Chisholm.
Jazz Chisholm. Boy, say that 25 times in a row.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're
Now
proud of
batting,
that. He just
Jazz Chisholm Jr. What?
Old Marlins, now a Yankee.
Mm.
No, I agree with you on that. I just remember as a kid, we'd all get together on, well, 2 nights. Baseball would always be easy because summertime, no one was there. Everyone was home, so you'd stay up late watching the All-Star game, and it was just something different. I think what it is it just gets repetitive and boring as you keep watching it, the same thing over and over, just like the dunk contest now. I mean, maybe it's just different. I mean, when you had Dominique Wilkins, you had Spud Webb doing it, you had Michael Jordan, you had all these guys that are doing it that were incredible. It was just something to remember. I mean, how many posters came out of Jordan doing the All-Star game dunks?
Yeah. See, the other thing too is with Bobby being as involved in baseball from the time he was 4, 5 years old, and his adoption of really as baseball is his thing. I mean, this used to be when he was yay big, must see watch. It was a summer rite of passage. I mean, I just remember every year sitting down watching it. So I guess I'm a little partial to it. So, yeah.
How about you, Jimmy? What's your?
Chris
I mean, you
Sale.
said NHL.
Yeah, the NHL. I love the skills competition.
Skills competition's awesome.
And they've even transitioned now into 3-on-3 for the All-Star game, and it's just nonstop. It is awesome.
Yeah, I do think that the NHL needs to adopt something like they did the Four Nations tournament this past year for the All-Star game.
Yes, absolutely. You know what? Yes. I had to fumble over my words there. Yeah, the Four Nations thing was awesome. That was absolutely spectacular. Look at the interest and the energy level around that. Now, you start incorporating other countries into that. I'm not saying it has to go to 20 teams or something like that. But if you can expand it past 4, it was 4, right?
Yeah, it was
4 countries.
Finland, United States, Canada, and Sweden.
Sweet, yeah.
Was that the 4?
Yeah. We need Russia. We absolutely need Russia. El Salvador. No, I'm kidding. No, I think
the Jamaican bobsled team.
Yeah, exactly. No, I thought that whole format was really cool. You could tell how invested the players were in it. If they can replicate that and expand upon that, I think that'll be a great thing for the NHL going forward. And
the only bad thing is, players. And the only bad thing is how many couple players got hurt and were out for quite a while because of
look at
because
Dylan
they
Larkin.
took it so serious.
Yeah, look at Dylan Larkin. I mean, he was not the same player upon returning from Four Nations. No, it's called Four Nations. Why would I ask how many teams there were? I'm tired. It's late. Had a very long day of all things to happen on a
he
Monday.
Holds the record for the fastest skating, doesn't he? Larkin?
Or was it
around the rink? Last
I don't know.
That was the All-Star. What was that? 4 years ago.
Miller, get on that.
Yeah,
I will look that up.
I believe so.
If there's any of my businesses that I deal with out there watching right now, I'm very tired because of the 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. downfall of our .net ordering system.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, ooh's not. Yeah, that's an understatement. So just a brief background. We have an ordering system, an online ordering system. Most 95% of my accounts, if they order by 5 p.m., they get it on the truck the next day. You take a Monday after a relatively speaking very nice boating weekend outside of the storms on Saturday, and you can't process orders from 3 to 5. Let's just say my phone was probably going to overheat.
Yeah.
So was my brain.
Connor McDavid, by the way, has the record now for fastest skater for the All-Star game.
Damn it.
So
darn it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That is a surprise.
Yeah. I think the other, as we're just kind of watching it now, I mean, it's cool. I remember I wish I would have went in Detroit, but can you imagine? Got to be kind of boring to watch this in person. I mean, it's a made for TV event, obviously. And when they call the timeouts and everything, I'm sure there's different events going on as you two are looking up probably at a home run that's being hit.
Yeah. You think it'd be boring to watch this in person? See, I went to, I think it was the All-Star game in Houston a number of years ago, and I was at Nokia, and I went to the slam dunk and the 3-point shooting contest there. And it was one of the most boring events in the world. And the reason I say it was boring is because, once again, it's made for TV. You're just kind of sitting there while the TV producers are doing what they need to do and have everything set up there. So it's that difference. It's like going to an NFL game right now, or going to a college football game or something, where it's made for TV. You have so much downtime in between all the plays and everything else. It's kind of different. And maybe I'm the old fuddy-duddy with this one, Ward, but yeah,
I think that it's kind of lost. So a lot of that stuff has kind of lost its luster.
Depends where your seats are too. I mean, if you're in the outfield, it'd be kind of cool, just expecting a ball every pitch. So, but
yeah, expecting something to come through.
Still be there. Be cool. Go ahead. Speaking of.
No, I was going to say, kind of speaking of being old, we talked about this last week on the show, and I wanted to bring this up. We will talk about it for those of you that are just listening and are viewing this on one of our video social medias. This was something I found on Facebook the other day, and it's one of those stupid little quizzes. What is your score out of 20? Myself, basically they're saying give yourself 1 point for everything you've never done, and I had a 0 because I did everything. Mike, you're pretty much probably the same thing, but let's kind of go over it.
See,
Jimmy,
I totally do.
Don't pick. Miller, are you going to pick on me?
I messed this up.
Well,
because I said I had a score of 20, which means
the opposite. Yeah.
The opposite. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've never done any of them.
Yeah.
So
number
Jimmy,
one, Jimmy, you've never used I find that hard. Let's see.
Okay, so I have
never used a rotary phone, Jim?
Yeah, I have.
You have used a rotary phone.
Charles Borg's house.
Oh wow.
Yes. Number
so,
two.
Do you remember?
I had no idea what I was doing, but they taught me how to use it. And 586-665-96. No.
Beep 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 beep. Nobody calling that number.
0613. There it is.
That's the old number on Barbara.
Yeah.
Do you remember, Mike and Jimmy? I guarantee you know, but do you remember when a friend would have a phone number and then one of the numbers was a 9 or an 8, and you'd be like, I can't. It's taking too long to dial that person's phone number. Yeah, you have to sit there and wait for the 9 to come all the way down.
That's the
Carton Number 2 for everybody's list is: have you used a floppy disk?
Everybody like my sound effects on that one?
Yeah, I got a different name for that though, but yeah,
floppy disk. Okay,
now used a floppy disk.
What was it? 5 1/4 or 3 1/2? There was the two sizes: the hard disk and the floppy disk. Yeah.
Oh man,
I remember an entire semester's worth of internship. My mom decided to wash my dress clothes in my room, and when I was in my engineering internship, didn't pay attention to what was in my pocket, and I had one of the little hard, 3.5-inch discs, or
Are you referring to pocket pull, Miller? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
exactly. She washed it in 6 weeks worth of work. That was all saved on that disc was gone, and I had nothing to back it up.
Yeah. Ouch.
Now everything with the cloud, everything else is crazy.
Okay,
typewriter.
Typewriter could be both a traditional typewriter or an electronic typewriter, which I think both of us have used. Jim, number 3, have you used one?
Yeah, Dad
did.
had one. Oh,
Did you used to sit in Dad's office when he had that electric typewriter?
I did. Yes.
On the old.
That's the first thing I thought of.
The card table, which is now in your basement still.
Yes. The old poker table. Things of beaut.
It's a gorgeous.
We learned how to use typewriters at Mooney, Mike. I think it was his junior year, sophomore year.
Was that Tack Ready?
Remember, speaking of comebacks, how about Kaylee's graduation party with that name you hadn't heard of in years?
Tack Ready?
Oh yeah,
Freddy.
small world.
Very.
Taking photos with a film camera.
He used to fight with those godforsaken things all the time.
Oh
Dude,
my
I took
God, those
film
portable.
class in high school.
Seriously.
Yeah.
You did?
Lisa Hoppy let me borrow her 9mm camera, and yeah, I don't know what's the process. You dip it in whatever that substance is. Yeah.
I'd photomat. That's all you used to bring him to.
But whatever.
No.
Remember, you used to get the disposable cameras. You do it, you send them away, and all of a sudden you get it back, and it was like, oh my God, that happened. Or
whatever you do, you can't.
I need. Where do you take these? I still have a couple that I need to take in.
CVS or something, probably.
Yeah. CVS still does it, right? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Do they?
Oh, I think so.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that'll be interesting.
Clearly, it's not as prominent as it used to be, but
no. Listen to
whatever you did. Don't hold on. Don't expose the film to light. Yeah.
I will have
there was a
viewing
dramatic
party.
pause.
We're gonna have a
Listen to
viewing
music
party.
on a CD. Number 5.
Yeah, that now go down further. Those two next ones are the bigger ones: cassette tape or vinyl.
Well, hold
record.
on a minute. So a CD. I think we all experienced the hell on earth of scratched CDs.
Yeah.
You pull it out. Now, remember the technique to clean the fingerprints off or any type of debris. Yeah. And
You breathe on it.
You breathe on it, but you were also supposed to go horizontally across as opposed to, vertically across, because if you went with the flow of the CD itself, it was supposed to make it worse. I don't remember, but that's just sticking out in my head.
I remember having the CD player in the Cavalier, the '85 Cavalier.
Oh,
So that was the only good part about that car.
CD.
Okay, now
you mean cassette tape?
No, I had a CD player in that when I got it. My cousin Ken
far
got
ahead
it.
of your time, Miller.
All right,
Yeah.
So, all right, hold
Yeah.
on. What about
Go ahead, Jim.
What about the cassette player that you plugged into the cassette part and it would play
Oh.
the CD? Yes.
You plug it into the 3.5mm, 3.5 aux. Yep. Okay, honest time, Michael. How many mixtapes did you ever make somebody with a cassette tape?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, great question.
Put it up to the radio when you'd hear it.
Yeah, right. I still have a entire collection of cassette tapes in the basement, sitting in whatever that vinyl. No, it wasn't vinyl. It was like a canvas bag. I think I have two of those canvas bags full of cassette tapes, and I'm sure Roxette and some of their greatest hits is on one of those.
Every album's a greatest hit.
She's got the look. Oh,
so
sorry.
you know what's most annoying about that is you wanted to hear a song, and you go and try to find the song, and it took forever.
Oh, yeah. Rewind, fast forward, rewind, fast forward, and then God forbid the tape comes out of the cassette itself. Oh,
get the pencil out.
You put the pencil, yeah. Put the pencil in, rewind it. Yes, man. Harkening back.
Vinyl record, those are coming back now, so that's a different story. Listen to music on a Walkman. I can't tell you how many road trips in college I got through with the Walkman. And you bring your tapes, or it was a CD player at the time, and then you'd have like 20 pounds worth of batteries to make sure you could get through an 8-hour road trip.
Oh, yeah.
Sony Walkman. Yeah, you had to be careful. I mean, obviously the biggest challenge with that was not skipping, because you were moving.
Bumped.
So, yeah, anything. I mean, I remember holding that thing. Well, you're like levitating in the air.
Briefcase. You would clip it in. It would clip
in.
Right.
And you really couldn't. I think as they progressed and the technology got better, I think you could run with them, but generally speaking, you had to be so careful with them so they wouldn't skip. You'd be running down the sidewalk and stop, rewind it, restart it again. Like, what in the world? Yeah.
Listen to music on a boombox outside. Oh my God. Remember, and it would only take like D batteries. It would cost like $75 to put batteries in those things, and they would last 3 hours.
Well, the best memory of a boombox is the rollerbladers / skateboarders with it on their on their shoulder. Yeah, running down the beach.
Then Sony came out with that version of where both speakers would disconnect. They would slide up.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Watched a video from a VHS tape. I still remember Top Gun. That was the big one when it came out, 85 or something, 86. And everybody was able to buy it for like $10. Send
So
or
there was
receive a
a-
fax.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. Go back to the VHS tape. So for some reason, and I remember this very vividly, Jimmy, this is before you were born. We lived in Toledo, and for some god unknown reason, Bob Ward, my dad, he insisted upon Betamax as opposed to VHS. So you know how when you grow up, and anything your dad says, it's like the law or the Bible, and you follow it. So I remember being a staunch supporter, and I was not in the norm. I was like clearly on the minority on this. But I remember kids saying, "Why don't you use Betamax, man? VHS is the way to go."
Superior quality.
Yeah, exactly. I used to be like, no. My dad said that the Sony Betamax is the top quality, and we're going with that. And you guys are your stupid VHS tapes are bigger, and our betas are smaller.
Dude,
What
we
an
were such
idiot.
a Sony family.
Oh, we would totally.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that's honestly, that's where that started from.
Yeah.
Dad's insistence upon Betamax over
I remember
VHS.
living on Barbara, and what was it? 34 Sony tube TV.
Yeah.
And this thing was like the latest
Weighed-
and greatest thing ever.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it weighed probably
12,000
7,000 pounds.
Yeah.
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 And that thing came in, and we're like, man, this thing is awesome. It's
Well,
massive.
then the other challenge that presented was going to a rental store to rent tapes.
Nobody had
And the
Betamax.
Yeah, it was again. You walk in and I just remember being so defensive, and I don't know why I was like this, or probably why I still am like this.
That's how you were brought up.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
what do you mean you
No.
don't have that in beta? What do you mean you don't have that in beta? You have any idea how good Betamax is? You guys and your stupid VHS tapes. You better get that in beta, or I'm not coming back into this rental place ever
Well,
again.
that's totally like the Android Apple,
Mhm.
you know, argument.
Oh yeah,
these
right.
days. Yeah.
I feel like I'm always on the minority side for some stupid reason. I don't know why.
It's okay, Mike. It's okay.
Yeah.
So we talked about this one: recorded music from a radio to a cassette.
Miller, you have
that's
skipped
big
over
time.
number
Oh,
11. Sent,
sent
or
to
received
received a
a
fax.
fax.
Yeah,
Jim,
we've all done that.
you've done that, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I still
Mhm.
get customers this day. Yeah, go ahead and fax that over.
Oh, what?
Hey, that's gonna take me an extra 5 minutes, but
Do you
I'll
really
just take a
have-
picture and send it.
no joke.
Ooh, that camera angle was pretty sweet. Oh, wow. It is amazing how these cameras now. Matt Olson just jacked. Oh, no, this is Matt Olson coming up.
I'm way
Last
behind you
batter,
guys
who
now.
it was. But anyway, sorry. Back to our, what is your score
right.
out of 20?
12.
Rented from a Blockbuster. Oh yeah, I worked at one and caught a couple.
No,
of
you
my
missed.
college.
You missed number 12, Miller. You're like
Oh,
ADD.
I did.
today.
I said that. I said
Recorded
recorded
music from radio to cassette. Yeah, you
Yeah.
skipped. You fast forwarded back from the other one, back from number 6. You went from
All
6
right,
to 12, which is half.
I do that all.
Wow, I just did math in my head. Sorry.
What's going on here?
Yeah.
Oh, my
Number
God.
13, rented a video from Blockbuster. This goes along with what I just said about VHS versus beta. Jimmy, you
Absolutely,
did
we all
that,
did
right?
that.
Yeah, so yeah, Blockbuster for sure.
Is there a-
movie warehouse? Was it? Yeah,
That was the one off by Barbara. The
Yeah.
one, yeah, because we used to do that, Mike, when we.
I used to go in there. That's
Yeah.
actually when I got into the James Bond movies, and I rented every single one. And I remember going up to one of the workers, and I'm like, "Dude, is this a good movie?" And he's like, "It's the Bong Diggity." I'm like,
Okay.
Diggity? That's the first time I ever heard that word. I'll never
Family
forget it.
Video.
Family Video.
Family
No, it's
Video.
Movie Warehouse before Family Video, wasn't it?
Yeah, you might be
21
right. But
Days?
the ironic thing about Family Video was
Did it have the Did it have the old
It had
Western
the-
doors in the back?
Dude, I think I know where you're going with this.
Yeah, it
Don't-
had
no,
the. God.
Don't do it.
Okay,
Don't do
so all right, we're not going to go too deep into the weeds on this.
We're in a
but-
family podcast.
I know, but for all
Oh,
of
we all
the
did that.
young listeners out there that don't know what we're referring to, there was an adult viewing section where they had adult videotapes, and you always went like this, you probably wore a baseball cap, so nobody could see you walking into the adult section. And then you get in there.
They all had those old west like doors, like
the swing doors.
Watch a western. Yeah.
And then you walk back in there, and it's like this awkward silence. I felt like they should have music just pounding. So you walk in there, and you're looking at these other guys, and they're looking at adult films, and you're thinking, okay, this is very strange, but I'm gonna go find my favorite adult film now.
How you doing?
Huh? Yeah.
So
exactly.
what's up? How you guys doing?
Yeah.
So, do you have any recommendations on what you're gonna watch later, there, sir?
Yeah. What do you got going on tonight?
Yeah.
Busy night, Bob, huh?
Gonna visit the CVS across the street for a little petroleum jelly after this one.
Big gulps, huh? All right, well, see you later.
All right.
How about
to transition into the next one,
going.
number 14. Access the internet by dial-up.
Oh yeah.
I remember AOL.
All day.
Oh yeah. Oh, now we sound like Narcs again.
The modem. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Used a
sitting in the
phone book.
office. Yeah, I remember sitting in the office over on Maplehurst Drive, and you would. It was like the most invigorating thing in the world because you'd hit the button and then you'd hear all those noises.
Oh, it was so annoying.
It was
Messenger,
annoying, but at the same
that's
time, it was like this suspenseful. Oh, I'm connecting to the
Connected.
outside world.
Yeah.
This is my opportunity to connect to the outside world. Once that last buzzing sound happens, you're in. And it's
Exactly.
like, oh wow, yeah.
And then download a picture would take 75 hours. Jimmy, you ever use the phone book?
Yeah, this one's kind of close home to me. So years ago, I was looking for this girl named Mary Swanson, Samsonite.
Swanson.
Does that ring a bell?
I was way off.
Samsonite. I was way off.
Sippy,
Yeah.
swappy, sappy. Yeah, Samsonite. That's it.
Of course,
I knew it
used
started
the
with an
phone
S.
book. Yes,
Yeah.
that was a great part in that movie.
I always wondered why everybody had like it was AAA car repair, AAA whatever, and I'm like, why would they all have the same type of name? Why did everything start with an A? And then my dad would just throw the phone book at me because A comes up first. That's why it's always there. And I'm like, it makes sense.
Remember how thick
Sent a
those things
postcard.
were?
Oh yeah,
Oh man,
Dude, they were
I mean,
like
they were crazy. Yeah, right. I mean,
5 inches.
that's why everybody used to make fun of short people and they say, well, you need a phone book to put on the seat of your vehicle so you can see. And I think a lot of kids these days go, what does that mean exactly? Because I think a phone book, first of all, what is that? And did it used to be super thick or something like that? Well, yeah, it did. It was like
I
that
love the
thick. So
voice.
you put it on Yeah.
what kind of
you
voice
put
was that? I love it.
I don't know. You put that thing on a car. You put that thing on a car seat, man. You're raising yourself up at least a foot. You go from
Mike's
to this.
sarcastic voice
Yeah.
outside of Rant.
I thought
There
I
you
was
go.
tired tonight, but apparently all of a sudden I got my second wind.
We woke him up.
All it took was a phone book.
Yeah.
Sent a postcard. We all, vacations. You'd always try to send a postcard to somebody, throw the stamp on.
That was
there. You
always
never
fun.
had the right amount.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
Oh, yeah.
slap in the face. Like, haha, look at this.
That's how
Used
you
a
knew.
paper-
That's how you knew you were on vacation because you would go to, you'd go to like the drugstore or
Gift
whatever.
stores.
Yeah, right. And you would see, and then you would think to yourself, "Oh, we're gonna get this."
How
And
do I
mom
rub
and
it in their
dad are gonna
face? Yeah.
they're gonna write something on the back, like a personal note, and send it back home, like we're in Egypt or something.
Look
like
at this picture. This is exactly where we are.
Yeah, exactly. So
I-
if you really think about it, I guess I ran about social media and the BS on there all the time, but I guess that was in some ways that's how it used to be.
Oh yeah. To me, this next one, I was used a paper map to get somewhere. I was such a geek as a kid. I remember having an atlas, just one of those road atlases, whatever, the maps around the world. I would just sit and look at them. I'd be like, "Oh, cool! Look at this town. Oh my God, you can get from here to here." I could go for hours just looking at an atlas, looking at maps. I was the biggest dorking, when the other way was, when my dad would go out of town for business, most kids would want whatever for a toy or something. I want my dad to bring me back the newspaper from the city he went to. That's how much of a geek I was growing up, is I wanted the newspaper from San Francisco or New York or Chicago. That's the only thing I cared about when he
It's
got
actually
home.
pretty cool.
Yeah. paper maps. I don't know. There's something still about maps. Remember the trip flicks or flips?
Triptych.
Triptych.
I was just going to ask you that if you ever used that. And I remember, AAA Triptych. Again, it was like a rite of passage. You knew that vacation was coming up when Bob Ward, get in the car, we're going to the AAA office, and we're going to pick up the Triptych.
Going to Cedar Point.
What? Huh?
We're leaving at 3:30 a.m.
Yeah, exactly.
Sleep in the car. Don't whine.
The new Triptychs. Yeah, right. The new Triptychs, Mike, have highlighted exits. I'm like, highlighted exits? What does that mean? Well, the fine people at AAA actually go through and highlight.
With the highlighter, literally.
Yeah, with the highlighter. I'm like, this is spectacular. I can't wait. Let's go right now. Yeah, AAA office.
Owned a dictionary.
We are really dating ourselves. Huh?
Owned a dictionary and owned an encyclopedia. My big Stan, the man all the time would, whenever I'd be like, Dad, how do I spell so-and-so? Because look it up in the dictionary. Like, I don't want to look it up. Look it up in the dictionary. He'd yell at me to go find the dictionary to look it up, how to spell it. Because I find myself with Carter and Charlotte all the time. How do I spell this? I'm like, you have spell check on your phone. Figure it out. You have voice to text. But, dictionary and encyclopedias were awesome.
Jeez, this chair. Okay, so Encyclopedia. Again, this is pre-James Ward birth. We lived in Toledo, Ohio, and we had a full encyclopedia.
No, that was at Barbara, dude.
Well, it followed us. But what I was going to say, what I was going to say was, so I remember I must have been 6 or 7 years old. And I would go to the encyclopedia and the section where it described the human body.
I was just going to say.
Oh my.
I'd open to the female
anatomy.
I'd be like, oh, wow, look at this. Yeah.
It wasn't National Geographic, Mike. It was the encyclopedia.
Mike, when did you start studying the thesaurus?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's a great question. Yep.
All right. How many times?
You're good with words.
How many of us here, first thing you do whenever you got a dictionary before was look up to see if any swear words are in there?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. First thing you do.
For. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. There's such a thing as Urban Dictionary, right?
Oh, that's the greatest site in the world. We may have to do an Urban Dictionary term of the week one week. Last one paid with a paper check. For our Canadian friend, Sean, the check, CHEQUE. It's there. But
it is there. Hey, Beamer watches too. He was watching. He loved the one with Chris. Of course, it's right up his alley, being in the marine industry. But he watched it. I was actually talking to him today. He goes, "Man, that was great. You guys, that was so insightful." Beamer. Listen. You get Beamer into his professional mode, and look out, because he is the ultimate of professional. Like, if you ever listen to him talk to accounts, he is just so straightforward. I mean, he knows how to talk to people, but at the same time, you want to talk about the consummate professional. The man is, you can mold a salesperson from Sean Beamish. So there you go, Beamer. There's your shout out for the day.
Attaboy, Beamer.
Attaboy, Beamer.
But,
hey, we miss you. Come back.
I can't tell you when the last time I wrote a check. If I have to do it nowadays, if I have to send a check, I go through the online banking. It mails one. I can't. I have no idea if I have a checkbook or anything when it comes to that.
So the city of Utica paying the water bill up until probably about a year and a half ago would only accept checks.
Mike's got his. Really?
And there's Mike's checkbook. Make that out to James Ward.
Yeah, can you show us the number, routing number?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not gonna open it up and show my routing number. Okay, so you want to know how much I really don't use checks anymore, and I probably wouldn't anyways. So I don't even know where this came from. This is a return address label.
Oh, that's you donated something or it came in the mail. Yeah,
I think I donated something, but these people sent me. Can you see this?
Mm-hmm.
It's cats.
Looks like a bra.
I am not a cat fan.
It kind of does, Jimmy.
Oh, it does look. That is a cat. That is a feline. Yes. So if I guess I would have to be pretty desperate to use that because I, of course, was
So you wrote
traumatized.
a check for a pair of bras.
Yeah, that's about
We're
it.
good with that. Yeah.
So I have to be pretty desperate if I'm using an envelope with a return label with a cat on it because I don't like cats. I apologize to you
hairless
cat
one?
lovers. I was traumatized by a cat many times over when I was a child. But yeah,
I hate
Jimmy's
hairless
right.
one, like-
Actually, the water bill, Shelby Township's the same thing.
Yeah.
You have to use a check. Of course, now, which is becoming commonplace, and I guess we could actually talk about this at some point too. But have you guys noticed the fees for using credit cards now? It's popping up everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
so we went to Cabana Blue on Saturday night. Wonderful experience for any of those. Of course, they're not paying us for advertising, but nonetheless, we'll give them a shout out.
You didn't take a helicopter there, did you, this time? or-
We did not take the helicopter
Okay,
there.
good.
No, saw the exact spot where that helicopter crashed.
Negative Ghost Rider pattern was full.
Despite my expectations of having to wait an hour, we got there early. We were there at 5:00 and got a table immediately. Thought the service was good. Thought the food was good. The atmosphere, can I use my word? Phenomenal. The view, the ambiance, being around the boats, outdoor air, just a really cool experience. So we went there for Bobby's birthday. What was I going to say about the
Gratuity.
the gratuity, yeah.
Yes.
Well, not only that, but for paying by credit card, there was a 3% fee on top of it. So what you're starting to see, and this is becoming the norm, because in a lot of the businesses that I deal with, the credit card fees that the credit card companies are charging the vendors or the businesses is getting crazy out of control. And unfortunately, who ends up paying it at the end of the day? It's the consumer. So and I've started, like I said, I've started to notice this. We went to Bumpers a couple weeks ago, said that it had a cash versus credit card payment option as well. So I guess here we go.
Well, and the funny thing is so many places don't take cash anymore. They want credit cards, but yet a lot of places will charge extra. I understand that, you want to have cash. It's a one less expense that they have to have. But to me, instead of charging extra, I simply would just say, raise your prices 2.5%, 3%, just, across the board.
That's always
that way. Yeah. I'd rather do that than have a complaint about seeing a 3% fee.
Yeah, that's always a bone of contention. Again, I guess I'll harken back to the businesses that I deal with because that's always something that they're trying to deal with. Where do you raise the prices? Do you put in a separate line item? Because, like, to your point, what you just said is when you do that, you're drawing attention to something that maybe doesn't necessarily have to even be drawn attention to. So. A lot of it's from an accounting perspective as to how they're charging things per line item. But yeah, I don't know how we just got way off track onto that, but we did.
I don't know, but Michael, everybody knows me now. I had the biggest snoring problem in the world. Now I have a CPAP machine, and I had a video. I don't know if you guys saw this
Kathy
video
just
or not.
beat you over the head with a bat.
We did, but I want to play this because number one, Mike's going to get excited when he hears the music. But tell me this was not. You don't think of this every time you see somebody put on a CPAP, especially when I'm out there. Can you hear the music?
Barely.
I can hear it. I'm trying. Is it Top Gun?
Yeah, they're all.
Shut up,
Come on,
dude.
Where's
That's
this at?
great.
I don't know. It's just random. It says family vacation. It's hilarious.
Yes.
It's like a Top Gun Maverick. He's like, just put your mask on and smile.
My first introduction to Miller's CPAP machine / Darth Vader was when I had to sleep next to him in the same bed at your bachelor party, Jim.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh.
Were you on the second floor?
Yeah.
We were in the hallway.
Floor.
We were on the hallway. Everyone
I don't know
had to
where we
walk
were,
past
but I had to
us,
sleep
swear.
next to your sorry butt with that stupid Darth Vader mask on.
Most people appreciate it.
Every 10 minutes I'm waking up, I'm like, listen, Darth, roll over, for crying out loud.
Dude, that was one of the greatest strips ever.
Hey, would you rather have my snoring in your ear?
I was on the third floor. I don't even know.
You are my father. Damn
I remember that. Oh, that dude, I have a constant remembrance of that trip. Anyhow, now
I remember
upstairs sleeping.
Seriously, like elbowing you, and you're just like, what? It's Darth Vader. Seriously. Miller!
All right.
Wake up!
Speaking of this and ripping on Miller, let's switch to a different topic.
Edit this. That's my new go-to.
We're gonna edit that. No more ripping on Miller. We've been letting Jimmy talk a lot this episode. Have you noticed that? Something's wrong.
Yeah. What's going on here?
I know. We're being nice.
People?
Welcome to the show, Jim Ward.
So, something I thought about, and you know how just yeah, exactly. You know, before you go on a vacation,
not on my watch.
Those last couple of days, before you go on vacation, and you can't work, it sucks. You're going through the motions. You're like your mind is checked out 2 or 3 days before you go on vacation. Is that what happened to the Tigers against the Mariners these last 3 games, or do you really think that that's something that they kind of need to look at, or is there something seriously wrong with the way they played the last 3 games? Because they would catch up, they would tie the game, get them close. All of a sudden, their bullpen would let up more runs. It was just like they just didn't seem to be in those games the last 3 games.
Go ahead, Jim.
I would agree to that to some degree. Yeah, I mean, did you see that picture of them getting on the plane with Illich, the 6 other players? So I don't know. I mean, you know what? Go have fun. It's once in a lifetime experience going to the All-Star game. Regroup, come back. Let's close this out.
Peaks and valleys of a very long Major League Baseball season. Yeah, Mark, you were right. I mean, I was watching the game while we were at dinner the other night up there, and to your point, I think I got it to 9-7. Then it was 11-7. Then it was 11-9, and then next thing you know, I swear I was eating my food. I turned around. It was like 17-9. I was like, "Oh, jeez, ouch!" So,
aren't they getting bored? Right now, they got an 11.5 game lead over the Twins. The Blue Jays have a 2-game lead over the Yankees. The Astros have a 3 or a 5-game lead over the Mariners. And in the National League, the Phillies and Mets are a half game apart. The Cubs and the Brewers are a game apart, and the Dodgers and Padres are 5.5. So by far, they're far and away have the largest lead of any of those teams, any of those divisions.
Yeah, and the other thing to look at too, and I've talked about this a couple of times on the podcast when we're talking about the Tigers. If you just do, take a step back and look at the rest of the league. I mean, look at the Dodgers. Their last 10 games are 3-7. You look at some of the other leaders. The Cubs are 6-4. Okay, so Milwaukee clearly is making a run at the Cubbies. They're 8-2. They've won 7 in a row. The Mets 6-4. Yeah, not bad, right? Phillies are playing 500 ball at 5-5. Houston's 4-6, so that's another division leader. The Tigers 5-5. So yeah, they lost 3 in a row. They got swept by the Mariners, but the only team that's really what I would consider going into the All-Star break hot is the Blue Jays. They were 7-3. Yankees 5-5. Red Sox. Oh, that's right. The Red Sox won 10 in a row. They're 10-0. All right, so there you go. Yeah. There's your anomaly. There's your outlier.
When's Ernie Witt and Dave Stieb going to come play for the Blue Jays again? There's some old names out there. Those 80s ball players. Those are the greatest. But no, I think it's just, I think they're what do they have? 5 or 6 5-game winning streaks this year. 5-game winning streaks this year, which is more than anybody.
So correct me if I'm wrong. That is the
4-game losing streak.
Well, I think that's only.
Oh, is that what you were going to say? Sorry.
Only the second series they've been swept in, correct?
Yeah, the first one
Dodgers?
would have been the
Yeah.
Dodgers. No,
Dodgers.
Cleveland. Wasn't it
No,
Cleveland?
Cleveland did not sweep them. They went. That was a 4-game series over that weekend. That was one. They went 1-3. They salvaged the last game on Sunday.
Gentlemen, I have an important announcement. I was just texted by my wife.
We got breaking
Attention,
news.
please. According to Kathleen Elizabeth Nosita Miller, the All-Star jerseys are fugly. According to what Kathy has just texted.
They're fugly.
They're fugly. She does not like the jerseys.
Kenham doesn't like the jerseys, huh?
They are what they are.
Did you hear my acronym? I just made that up. Kenham. Kathleen
Elizabeth Nosita
Miller. Kenham.
I'm
going to call her that from now on. Please alert her to my decision.
Kenham. Kenham. I no matter who you're never gonna like it. We're old fuddy duddies. We don't like change half the time. Some of those coolest ones I still remember when the All-Star game for NBA was in San Antonio. I'll bring it up where they had the was it San Antonio or was it Phoenix where it was a really cool logo for the NBA All-Star games. I'll look it up and see if I can find it. But and
she doesn't like these, eh? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to agree with her. I don't like the whole.
That's too
I don't
much.
like the big script AL. Yeah, it's too much. See, here again, I always find this,
dude.
People probably say these old men, and they're talking about the traditional jerseys.
That's a whole nother topic with logos and jerseys. But like the old English white jerseys, they're just spot on. You can't beat it.
I would agree with that. Yankees, Red Sox.
Yankees.
All those
The only
guys.
thing I don't like about the Yankees is the striping.
Okay, this is something that Miller and I agreed on. These stupid Motor City. What are they called? The street taco jerseys, something like that.
Yeah,
They're
not.
They're hideous.
Yeah.
I do not. Okay, so somebody please remind me why they're doing this.
Yeah, the City Connect.
I could tell
City
you this
Connect.
right now.
Nike needs more money.
They probably tried to piggyback off of the Lions going to their black jerseys. So
yeah, but all of the Major League Baseball teams do it.
Well,
right? Isn't there some variation of it?
does Cleveland do it?
Now,
yeah.
here I'm gonna show. Give me a. Yeah, they do. It's the CLE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is the CLE. See, I don't like
let me
those.
See if I can find pictures.
Those
of
aren't,
Charlotte's.
in my opinion, they're not as bad. I don't think they're as bad
Charlotte's
as the. I don't think they're as bad as the Tigers jerseys. What I do not like on the.
I don't like how glossy they are.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say about the Cleveland jerseys, even the traditional everyday jerseys, is the big marathon patch on the sleeve. It's just tacky. I know, sponsorship.
But even like if you look at the Tigers jersey, it's got the.
Is my screen showing up right now, or
and it's blue.
Okay,
Like,
so
it's clean.
Okay, those are cool. Those are cool. Astros.
Those aren't bad.
Those aren't bad at all.
Yeah. Yeah, the Astros.
Maybe
Yeah,
I'm just a big space nerd. But these are
Diamondbacks.
so tough to me.
Different.
Yeah. No, not at all.
Giants.
Next. It's kind of
Rockies.
quirky, not bad.
Remember
Awful.
the turn forward the clock games they had?
And we
Yeah.
lost Miller.
I
We can
like
talk
the
to
Red
Miller.
Sox. I liked the Green
Yeah.
Monster ones, and then I liked the marathon
Well,
ones. they did
Miller, you
before.
know,
the old
Trump
yellow
this
ones.
week.
Yes.
He'll love that one. So that's what.
Still eating McDonald's.
Yeah, I don't. Some of those jerseys are terrible, and I don't understand why. It is. It's got to do with sponsorship, funding for the league, whatever. But I don't understand why they do that. And the Tigers, they're just that all navy. I've never liked that. So when Bobby played, they had when he was playing for Hits, they had the all black uniforms, the all black, and the kids kind of liked them. But if they wore them on a hot day, they were like, "Oh, these are brutal."
Oh, they're terrible.
Yeah, I guess again for the
It's like George Costanza.
Yeah, for the
Switching
umpteenth time.
all cotton.
Oh,
uniforms.
yeah, you sent that video earlier. Yeah, but you go to, again, I guess you just look at wanting to be traditional. but I don't know. I guess
I
I'm
would
old
say
man yelling
probably
at
my
clouds.
favorite is the wings with their helmets, and they put the wing on the sides
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
last year. Those were awesome.
Yeah, I think my favorite throwback jerseys have to be the Lions, the blue and silver that they usually wear on Thanksgiving Day.
Thanksgiving, yeah.
Oh, those are my favorite.
Those are sweet.
Yes, I love
Just all silver helmet, nothing.
those. Yeah, see, exactly.
Yeah.
Earth the
I'm
Miller.
back.
There he is.
All
We're
right.
talking
I had
about our
to
favorite throwback jerseys.
Oh, those are
And
cool. Let me
politics and religion.
Yeah,
So,
we
yeah,
went
you're
down
gonna
a
have to edit- you're gonna have
deep
to edit
dive on politics, so you're probably gonna have to edit it out.
Yes, edit that.
You're not gonna be happy.
Mhm.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, back to that.
Exactly.
Okay, those are cool.
Politics, religions,
those-
and her. The 305.
Yeah,
Not bad.
Yeah.
yeah,
Miami
I like
Vice.
those. Yeah, maybe not so much
Mhm.
the one on the right, but the one on the left is cool.
Oh god, that's
That
just
looks like the Bulls, obviously. Yeah, totally
Yeah.
the Bulls. For
Get
Chicago.
on the court. Yeah.
Those are pretty cool. I like those. That's
Yeah,
for
it
Nationals,
was
right?
better the
Yeah,
cherry
Nationals.
blossom ones they had before. Yeah.
The what?
Let's see if there's. Give me
Ugh.
1 second here. There's some older ones.
All Major League Baseball city.
Some of the
Connect
older
jerseys.
ones
There
are
we
pretty
go.
cool.
I can't
Los
see the front.
Angeles, yeah.
It's okay.
Minnesota's not bad. Yeah, it's
See,
different.
I don't like the all
Toronto's-
one color. See, I don't like the all one
No.
color.
It's
Maybe it's
a
just me.
slow pitch softball team. I like the Lou where it says
I like
it would have been
those.
cooler
Yeah,
to have
that's
the
pretty
Lou
sweet.
on the hats. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's your Cleveland ones.
I don't see. I don't like
No.
it. I just
But
don't
no.
like it.
What-
It's too
what's
big. It's too
CLE?
gaudy. It's
It's-
too
that's-
hideous.
That's nasty.
Hideous.
hmm
It's just terrible. Like, what in the world are we doing? Oh, we're gonna hit and run.
See, go back to that Motor City. It's not bad.
I shouldn't say it's hideous. I just don't like it.
The hat.
It's
The
not
hat is
bad.
boring.
It's
They
just-
needed
it's
a
just
different hat.
completely different from the original.
Well, that's a great point,
Yeah.
Jim. That's exactly what I was just going to say. Like
Yeah.
everybody else's kind of harkens back and still incorporates their logo, their jersey.
kind of-
Tampa Bay doesn't have much history.
I don't
so
want to say it's a badass looking jersey, but
Mm.
it's good looking
Mets.
jersey. But it's
That's kind of
those are cool.
Different.
Yeah, those are different, but
Yeah.
cool. I think.
The Philly
Hideous.
ones are cool. I like the Liberty Bell.
Yeah, not bad. Those are
If they would
if
have,
No.
if the PGH
would've had their old
was
hat.
small. Yeah. Baltimore. See
Mhm.
again. Okay, so the Orioles. Where does it even? What's it trying to incorporate? I mean, there's nothing there that to me
No.
signifies the Orioles.
Cincy
Reds.
That's just they're trying.
That's not too bad. Okay, so why not? Yeah. Oh God, those are
That's cool.
terrible. Oh,
I love that hat. The Trident hat. Trident
yeah,
hat's
the hat's
awesome.
pretty cool. This young lady
Yeah.
is hit and running a lot.
dude. It looked like somebody got up and just
Oh my god,
Those not bad.
it's different.
It is different.
That's awesome.
Uh,
That the
yeah,
Atlanta
that's not
one is
bad. I
awesome.
kind of like that. That's pretty cool. It almost looks
Yeah.
like the Expos. Oh,
Yeah.
that does.
San Diego.
Okay, the Padre. That to me looks like it should be in Miami. That looks like a Miami uniform.
looks like Mexico.
Yeah.
Brew
Brew
Crew. Not bad. Kind of quirky.
That's a cool.
Yeah. Now see, that's kind of
That's
traditional.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Colorado.
Those are cool.
That's better than their
it's not
new
bad.
ones.
Looks like the Jets.
Yeah. And Kansas City.
Yeah, I like Kansas City. See, there again, not all one color. They're incorporating their white or gray pants into the equation.
Would you ever want Detroit
like-
to do that?
Space City.
Mix in,
That's not bad.
A navy top with white pants.
If they wore white pants, they actually, yeah, it would probably grow on me.
Would look
That'd
better.
actually be kinda cool with
I
the-
don't
with the
like
white
the all
English
one
tee.
color. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the Mike, this is the cherry blossom one. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
can
that's
see the
pretty
cherry
sweet.
blossom up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like
Dodgers. That's
That.
the Dodgers.
That's pretty neat. Yeah.
Giants. That one's better than the new Dodger ones they had.
Yeah.
The giant ones they
Agreed.
have.
I like that. Oh,
Yeah.
Diamondbacks. Again, very little history to harken back to.
Wrigleyville. That's cool.
It's pretty neat.
But it's the same thing.
See?
It's
All one color. Southside, I like that.
that looks like a
That's pretty cool.
1980s
That's-
rap
I like
video.
the pinstriping with all black.
And we've got the race purple game.
Oh,
that's cool.
That's the Miami one I liked. Yeah, the old Sugar Kings.
I like that. Yep.
This is the one I was talking about, the old marathon ones. Those were sweet for Boston. It was because it's something for the city.
The Boston Marathon.
Yeah.
Not bad.
So, yeah, that part was kind of cool with that. But, it is fuddy-duddy. They're obviously, just like when you talk about college sports, when it talks about Oregon or Michigan State or some of these other ones with the uniforms, we're not the person they're going after. They're going after those 17-year-old kids who are enthralled by this, and they love the change. They love all the different uniforms. So, I mean, that's who really, is kind of coming through there. And once again, fuddy-duddies, we're old, we're cranky, we are who we are, and that leads us to really only one thing that we can really talk about right now.
Awkward silence. Damn you, Miller. We're gonna have to edit this part out.
Edit it.
Where are you
Michael,
going?
what is your rant of the week?
Oh, my rant of the week. Yes. Actually, I had many different ones I was contemplating this week. Of course, my usual with driving. Last week, I went off the rails with the peeing on the top of the toilet seats, which Jim went down a whole rabbit hole himself. Yes. Yes. This week, we'll go back to weather, which, of course, is one of my favorite topics in the whole world. So I keep hearing and seeing all of these reports. This one is going to surround the water temperature in the Great Lakes. We'll use Lake Erie as an example. I've heard many times that Lake Erie is at a record temperature for this time of year. No. Well, I'll read you this from the Cleveland.com, which I believe is using the Great Lakes Environmental Research Laboratory data. Lake Erie has warmed rapidly over the past month. So everyone needs to pay very close attention to this because, of course, like I said, people start freaking out on all sorts of social media, on the news. Oh, my God, global warming, blah, blah, blah. Lake Erie has warmed rapidly over the past month with surface water temperatures now sitting about 4 degrees above average for mid-July. While that swift rise is eye-catching, researchers say it is absolutely not unusual. The lake temperature was, listen to this, in mid-June was the 5th coldest on record, and then jumped to the 4th warmest by early July, a sharp climb, but one seen many other times in many other years. According to James Kessler, a research physical scientist with the National Oceanographic Atmospheric Administration, better known as NOAA, and the Great Lakes Environmental Research Lab. It certainly seems fast and normal, but this is not unprecedented. The rapid rise in temperatures comes after a stretch of sunny skies and above normal air temperatures across the region, including a heat wave in the week of June 23rd that saw air temperatures in Northeast Ohio soar into mid-90s. So here's where I'm going with this. We went out on the boat Father's Day. That was actually because of the absolute hideous spring that we had. It was the first time the boat went out. The water temperature on Father's Day weekend was 62 degrees. 10 days later, the second time we took the boat out, the water had warmed to 78 degrees. So you're talking about a 16-degree warm-up in just 10 days. So, yeah, it warmed up quick, and it was absolutely because of the heat. The heat wave that came. Yeah, it was hot. Right, exactly. But it's summer. And this is, again, here we go with me and ranting and raving about the heat. But it's summer. Be quiet. We don't want relief. We'll get relief in September. We don't want it in July. Let us enjoy the summertime. And, oh, yeah, by the way, we were in the water yesterday or whatever day it was. Water is 84 degrees in Lake St. Clair. It is absolutely beautiful. It is gorgeous. It's so nice to be in. Everybody's in the water. Everybody's enjoying this summer. This is how it used to be years and years ago.
I said it to you, and I don't know if I said it to you or I said it to Kathy, but this is what summers were like growing up, where it would be constantly in the mid 80s every single day. It was always going to be hot. It was always crazy. But yeah, I mean, it is, and as hot as it is, we're not getting into this everything temperature wise. But yeah, if you look up Lake Superior is 39 degrees. In
39 degrees. Yes.
Yeah. So
but it never
it's only because those lakes you just mentioned are some of the most shallow of the Great Lakes. So when it gets hot, it heats up quick.
Yeah, it's awesome out there. I mean, there are so many boats out there right now. What did Chris say when he came in yesterday?
Chris Hammond boated up yesterday
until I got.
He goes
Detroit River.
He gets
so much boat traffic out
here. He got into Lake St. Clair and he's like, "This is like flies here. You have to keep your head on a swivel just to make sure you don't get run over." Basically, it is pretty remarkable how many boats are in Lake St. Clair in this general immediate vicinity, and it's also what makes it really neat. I mean, this is a boating mecca. That's why the industry is the way it is. This is why it supports so many jobs in this region. It's really healthy for the economy, the local economy, and that's why I've taken my life's work into this profession.
It is summer. This is what we're used to. This is what we're supposed to be doing. I can't say anything other than, what we have to do. We have to get one of our local weathermen on the air with us just to talk weather, because I think that would be Mike's dream. Yeah.
I actually know of one of them. I won't drop his name.
Yourself?
Me? Yes. Hey, everybody in Detroit. Welcome back. It's your favorite weatherman, Mike Ward, coming to you live.
If you'd like to know the local weather, I will step outside
live and local
and tell you what's going on.
I'm going to be like Thornton Mellon, and he's going to remember in Back to School, Mark?
The Jimmy, Triple Lindy. Remember.
The Triple Lindy, yeah, but when he goes up on the...
Oh. Yeah.
What are you two doing? What are you two doing?
That's
You've never
Thornton
seen that?
Mellon. Oh, man.
I don't know.
Now we got to bring that up.
In your arms.
Okay.
Well,
we're going to have the Unfunniest Podcast movie night. We're going to do Back to School.
Yes.
All right.
That's
it's
when Sam Kennison...
party.
Yeah. Who could ask for more?
You guys do that again.
Yeah, that's when he went under. His girlfriend walks into the party, and there's a bunch of young ladies in a hot tub. And next thing you know, here comes Thornton Mellon up. He's got a mask on. He goes, "No, that's what I call underwater marine biology." It's pretty funny. Yeah, he gets into it crazy with the good old Sam Kennison.
Are you bringing it up, Miller?
Are you bringing up the Triple Lindy?
Oh, yes.
Well, I'm bringing up the funniest moments from the movie.
Okay, while you do that, I'm going to tell you something real quick on Saturday. This is Mike Ward, Meteorology 101.
Oh, jeez.
The weather forecast called for storms, most likely after 5. I looked at my radar, and I told Bobby on his birthday, it's going to rain at 1. I could see the storms coming across the state as we speak. I looked at my radar, and the Mike Ward, here it is. Back to School, funniest moments. Yes. So anyways, yeah.
Mr. Mellon, will you take the ceremonial shovel?
Thank you.
And dig into the symbolic dirt?
I hereby dedicate this building to myself.
You're fat and tall. Or you're short and fat.
Find the Triple Lindy, Miller.
All right, what year is this?
Bruce Springsteen. This is probably 88 or 89, I think.
Yeah, it's 3, 2.
I don't know, kid. All I know is... And also bring a pitcher of beer every 7 minutes till somebody passes out. And then bring one every 10 minutes, right?
You study at the library every night? No, I was going to meet my dad there, but he must be...
Oh, yeah, that's good.
You know who I am? Let me see. Protruding suborbital ridges.
A
small
young...
cranium. 1300 cc brain. Neanderthal man. You. I want you to call his mother.
You tell her he's never coming home.
Whoa, hold it. You sure you even got the right guy? I mean, look how many people got blue hair these days, you know?
Shut up, meathead.
Hey, take it easy, will you? I mean, the war's over. Get new parts for your head.
Yeah? Wanna make some of it?
No, I never get physical.
You had the triple.
I just get upset.
There it is.
When I get upset.
It's.
Hey, he gets. Hey, boys, how you doing?
I wonder why.
That was
Is that
pretty
it?
good.
Oh, here we go.
Next time, hold the pipe a little longer.
Here it is.
I'm looking
Watch,
for
Jim.
some,
Oh, son of a biscuit.
What's your
Here,
story?
we're looking for this.
Triple Lindy.
What the hell is going on around here?
We're going off the rails.
I can't believe.
Reminds me of
What the
Rocky's trainer.
Oh, here we go.
There will be an
Now
additional springboard installed for Melon's dive.
The triple Lindy.
Is that hard?
It's impossible.
Good old Rodney Dangerfield.
Here it is.
There it is.
Never seen that.
You've never seen that? Oh, here he goes. This is the meteorology part. Ah, yes. That's the Mike Ward meteorological gauge.
Totally him, by the way. You can definitely tell.
Come on.
That's impossible. I remember watching this for the first time. I'm like, oh, this is so realistic. Ah, yes. Let's do it again. Another flip.
Oh, yeah.
And here we go. Yep. Rodney Dangerfield in full effect.
Nailed it. Totally nailed it.
Oh, yes.
And he just nailed the triple Lindy.
Miller,
James,
you're
I'm
gonna
surprised you
edit
didn't.
this
You've never seen that
again,
before.
As that's my new go-to.
Well,
I have to say edit. At
I'm sure
least
we'll get
3
kicked
times
off
per
of-
episode.
Absolutely. So,
they're
speaking
gonna
of
get
this, let's
Are they going to get
Go
mad
ahead.
at us for using that video?
probably
Probably.
we get yelled at all the time. But one last thing I want to end on before we end. 17, the number 17. Does it ring a bell for either of you guys right
Yeah,
now?
George Costanza. It's what he wanted to name his kid. No, that was 7. Sorry.
I think it was 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
17.
I got nothing. Sorry.
17 movie. No. Why am
You're
I
thinking of
drawing-
7 again.
I
7
am.
Deadly
I'm
Sins. You're thinking.
Drawing
Pale eggs.
blank 17.
It's probably my favorite number.
17 is the number
17
of
is?
days until the Tiger or the Lions open up the preseason in the
Oh,
Hall of
hell
Fame
yeah.
game.
All right, here we go.
17 days away until Lions football.
What?
Yes.
The Hall of Fame game is in July?
17 days from now. 31st.
The 31st?
Yeah.
Man, well, that's sneaking up on me.
I know.
I'm going to have to start paying attention so we can talk intelligently on the lines.
I can't believe it. 17 days away. It's crazy. It's coming up. Dan Campbell was, it's almost the season because Dan Campbell is filming his Applebee's commercial in Milford or something this past week. So, it's awesome. I just talking for those. We're going to go out, try to get tickets for one of the days. Our podcast are going to try to go out, see the Lions one day, see the training camp, spend the day out there. I think it'd be kind of cool. See if we can meet up with some other podcasters, everything else, people that are out there. See what the Lions, it's, number one, I what is it, 15 years I was in football, so I knew what training camp was. Mike does too. It's always interesting to see these guys and just see the skill that they really have when it comes down to even the practices, and love to go see one of the joint practices.
2 days.
Oh, going swimming in the St. Clair River, Joe Beath.
Yeah. Getting
So-
meningitis.
Dude, it's gonna be a hell of a season. These guys, they have a tough schedule. So
They're not going 14-3. I can tell you that much right now. No way.
Oh,
And if they do, then
one
I'll
game
eat,
at a time.
I'll eat some serious crow, but I cannot.
One game at a time.
Yeah, I can't
Let's
fathom
go.
that.
Let's go.
You never know. But
Well, no, you don't. But I mean, holy cow! Sorry, it's late after a long day.
Lord, Michael.
Yeah, I don't see him. I mean, I kind of see 11-6, 10-7. I don't
see anything.
I
seriously don't. One game at a time. Let's go.
Who would have? Yeah, who would have thought Washington was going to be as good as they were last year? Who would have thought half the things that happened?
Thing. It's not reasonable.
Well, I'm more of a fan. I'm definitely more of a fan of just get in the playoffs and then go from there, which is exactly what the
Well, it's opposite of last year.
Commanders did. It's the Oh yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
they got
Dan Campbell made it. Dan
out.
Campbell said that 2 years ago in the NFC Championship game. There's no guarantees we're back. Don't. Nothing's guaranteed. Don't take it.
It's going to be harder to get back to where we were than it was this year. Yeah.
I'll go quickly back to the 1986-87 season when the Browns lost.
When you punched a hole in the drywall?
Yeah, that was Ohio State basketball versus Indiana. That's when I punched the hole in the wall. That was when we lived on Barbara.
It was the Browns game.
No, it was not. It was Ohio State. Ohio State, Indiana basketball, believe it or not. I swear to God. Yeah, that's the old Mike Ward temper. But yeah, the Browns, I mean, went to 3 straight AFC championship games, and of course lost to John Elway and the Broncos 3 straight stinking times. The drive, the fumble, and then they got blown out. And that was essentially the end of that run with Bernie and the rest of them. So
yeah,
I still love you, Bernie. You're my hero.
It's going to be a fast couple of weeks. Once the season begins, everything else. So yeah, we already did our predictions on our episode. We're going to post those up here soon. I do have them written down. But I think it's going to be cool to kind of see, going to be a little bit different. Obviously we're going to talk a lot more Lions each week and kind of go through there, but, really interested. Love to hear what you guys are going to think when it comes to that too. That being said, we're just over an hour and everyone's sick of hearing us talk.
Yep.
Michael and
too.
Jimmy, what do you guys got coming up this week?
Go ahead, Jim.
Going to bed.
Sounds great.
That's nothing crazy. Just work and hopefully get back out in the water on the weekend. So, Mike?
Yeah, actually going to do a little bit of a very small, quaint little rendezvous at Put-in-Bay on Wednesday with a few business partners. So that should be pretty cool. Actually, Rebecca is going with me, believe it or not. Rub elbows.
Somebody to watch the house?
Yeah, no, I guess we can somewhat trust the kids, I suppose.
Yeah, they are 18.
Yeah, Oakley will be fine. He can run the house when we're gone. Yeah. So no, that'll be cool. And then, actually, I'll talk more about this next week. But I think I'm going to be a patrol boat again for the St. Clair offshore races.
Are you going to have like a cool vest or something? And
no, I have
you're
a
going to
cool
be officially
pink shirt.
Oh, that's awesome. People know you're official when you got a pink shirt.
Cobra Asset. Cobra Asset. Cobra Asset number 19. Are you on the Canadian side? Yes, this is Cobra Asset 19. All clear on the Canadian side.
Jimmy, I heard Cobra Ass 19. That's what I heard. That's all I heard.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Actually, Beamer. The plan is for Beamer to come back down and be my partner again on the boat as we patrol the waters of the St. Clair River and the offshore races.
Dude, can we put lights on your boat?
Sure.
We're gonna put some big Unfunniest Podcast stuff. We're gonna put some big Unfunniest Podcast stuff on the back of Mike's boat.
Oh yeah, we could do that.
But myself, I have to go to the worst city in Michigan tomorrow for a little bit, Mount Pleasant, Michigan, to visit Central Michigan.
Central Michigan University?
Yeah. Then I got to go to Muskegon. I got to go to Grand Rapids for a couple of days and Kalamazoo, and then make my way back. And then next week I got to go down to Indiana. So long couple of weeks of travel. School's going to be beginning soon, and all these people want their stuff fixed and want everything kind of going there. So, guys, I appreciate everything. I know we run a little long with everything tonight, but thank you guys for all the support. We want to mention again, Can't say it enough. Please make sure you guys like, follow, rate, everything you guys can. Send it out there. We appreciate it. We're seeing an uptick when it comes to our viewership, everything there. But please, guys, go ahead and do what you can.
Well, and make sure if you missed an episode and you're talking to your friends or you're talking to us and you hear us talking about a former episode, please go back, watch it, like it, promote it. The Cart Narcs absolutely took off. That exploded. The interview with Chris Hammond was a unbelievably pleasant surprise. I guess it really wasn't a surprise to me because I knew the following that Chris has and the spike in viewership that got for us was awesome. So once again, thank you to Chris Hammond. He actually just invited me and got me into the Picoscope diagnostic, I guess you would call it chat room or chat, whatever the heck it's called. I am definitely getting tired.
The swinging gate doors.
Yeah, right, exactly. So
like Pinterest?
No, it's a forum. It's a forum where all these pretty high-end technicians start talking about stuff. For me, it will be literally like reading a foreign language, but I will sit in the background, similar to what Cameron did back in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Remember when they were at Wall Street?
Keep
like,
calling. He'll keep calling.
Cameron was in the back. Cameron was mimicking all of the guys on Wall Street. You know, when they point around all the boards, like Cameron's in the background. That's going to be me. Yeah, exactly. That's going to be me with Chris Hammond and all his technician buddies that are their intelligent level is out of this world, and I will never be able to replicate that. But nonetheless, I'll pretend like I can be part of it. So it's pretty cool.
Absolutely. Well, hold on, give me 1 second. By that being said, I'm gonna get our outro going here, and we can. There we go. So again, can't say it enough. Thank you guys for everything, all the support. We're seeing those numbers increase. You guys are passing us along. Please make sure you guys, if every one of you guys could tell 2 friends about it, get those to kind of listen to it. I think that'd be helpful. It only helps us when it comes to increasing our exposure and getting us out to see more people around the country. So, guys, last words.
Go Tigers.
Tomorrow,
American League.
Wednesday is the one day a year where there's absolutely no professional sports, right?
2 days. There's 2 days a year where there's no game scheduled. None of the major 4. The day before and the day after the All-Star. Yeah. It's always a weird.
No, to reiterate Mark's point again, what I just said too. Like us, follow us, promote us, bring us into your conversations. You want to interview us? You're another podcast. Bring us on.
Absolutely.
So,
all right, guys.
Thank you
again. Thank you guys so much.
Yep.
Have a great week.
Have a great night.
See ya.
See ya.